Hello, church family. Today is Thursday, June 8th, and this is our weekly update. Our verse of the month comes from Ephesians 4:22-24, and it says, "Put off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life, and is corrupt through deceitful desires, and to be renewed in the spirit of your minds, and put on the new self, created after the likeness of God in true righteousness and holiness." And in those three verses, we get God's pattern for how we change and grow as believers. The first step is we put off the old self. Then we renew our minds. We consider, who am I going to love and live for? Am I going to love and live for God or love and live for myself? What has God done for me? Thinking through the gospel, we renew our minds, and then we put on the new self that is created after the likeness of God in true holiness and righteousness. That means we're growing to be more like Jesus. So I want to encourage you, commit that passage to memory. You can use the Y diagram to draw that old self, new self, renewing our thinking, and not only to help you, but to help others as well. Well, we have a whole bunch of birthdays this week. So today is Alan Mayhack, our missionary to Australia. It's his birthday. On the 9th, we have Theo Solano, birthday number 1, and Nathan Woosley. On the 10th, Yumi Major, Noah Woosley's birthdays. On the 11th, Randy Fry, Jude Souza, Jacob Traylor. On the 12th, Tammy Messick, Haley Mishler, Amy Klontz. And on the 13th is Stephen Hamilton. So happy birthday to all of you. Today is Dave and Barb Recker's anniversary, so happy birthday, Dave and Barb. And on the 11th is Don and Linda Baker's. So a number of birthdays and a few anniversaries coming up this week. Well, a few announcements for us. Coming up on Sunday, this coming week, Patty Harvey from the Women's Resource Center is going to be with us. She's going to take a little time to share a little update about the ministry there, but also they're going to have their mobile unit here with them. And that's a mobile unit where they have an ultrasound and they take it to different places, typically west of us, like in Fountain County. And it's an opportunity for them to reach more and more people, to save more babies, and to share the gospel with more people. So I encourage you to come early, to stay a few minutes late, and take time to tour that mobile unit. It's beautiful and it's brand new. Also, next Thursday, we have our Prime Timer Luncheon on June 15th. And so if you would like to participate in that, contact Sarah in the church office so we make sure we have plenty of food and everything set up for that. Also, this weekend is a Strawberry Festival. Excited about being able to promote soccer camp through that community event. Want to encourage you to stop by the booth, say hi to those who are working, eat some quality fair food, or at least it tastes good, whether it's quality or not, and just be a part of the community. It should be a great weekend. And again, the Strawberry Festival booth, the purpose of that for us is to promote our soccer camp and just let people know that we're here in the community. 3 prayer requests. Hannah Chambers is recovering from surgery on her arm. Joyce Musselman is recovering from knee surgery. And then Bev Gleason is recovering from shoulder surgery. So continue to pray for those individuals that they would have smooth recoveries from these different surgeries. Well, coming up Sunday, we have opportunities for you. Opportunity to gather for worship, but also to grow in a group. On Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, we're beginning a new series in our Sunday school class. It's Dark Clouds, Deep Mercy. And this study is going to teach us, how do we talk to God when we're suffering, when we're grieving, when life doesn't seem fair, when it seems like God's not good? How do we bring our sorrow and our pain to Him in ways that are honest and biblical, but also that move us through our hurt to a place of hope? So this study is going to be a really important study for you. If you're currently walking through a storm, it'll be helpful. If you've recently walked through a storm, it'll be helpful. You will certainly head into a storm sometime in the future, and this will be helpful. And you likely have friends that are walking through storms that can be helpful as well. So I encourage you to participate in this study beginning Sunday morning, 9 o'clock. Well, at 10 o'clock on Sunday, we're going to talk about testing for transformation. That was the same title of last week's sermon. We're hanging on to it because the message continues, and we're going to see in Genesis 43 and 44, we're going to see in the story of Joseph that God is ready to restore and working for our transformation. God is ready to restore. Even when we've sinned against him, he is eager to restore, but he's also working for our transformation. And he's working all the circumstances in our lives together to bring us to him and change us to be more like Jesus. So I encourage you to look through that passage. Genesis 43:15 to 44:13 is where we're going to be. Encourage you to invite a friend to the study as well, to church on Sunday morning. Well, we also, last night actually, we had our first equipping for evangelism training, and apparently a lot of people forgot about it, but want to encourage you to be a part of that we need to be equipped. We need to be able to share the gospel in ways that are clear, and that's what the purpose of that study is, and I want to invite you to be a part of it. Well, the verse of the day is 1 Thessalonians 5:14. We urge you, brothers, admonish the idle, encourage the faint-hearted, help the weak, be patient with them all. And again, this morning, if you're idle, I want to admonish you to get busy serving the Lord. If you're faint-hearted, I want to encourage you. God is with you. If you are weak, to know that the strength of the Lord is with you to uphold you. And with all of us, we need to be patient with one another, knowing that God is patient with us as he works us as we grow and change to reflect him. Well, church family, I love you and look forward to seeing you on Sunday. May God bless you.